Ooh, he's lefty, I love it. Oh, so go head inside, right? So you fake the head outside on this side. This one's a head inside. Do it again. You're really close. That's sick though. I like that move a lot. Go ahead. You posted the backhand. Yeah, switch your feet. Good job. Fake I see. He says he's already back. So yes, go. You already stepped back. This one. Step back. Ah, let me walk you through it. What are you doing? We'll do it together. Don't worry. All right. So post. Pause. Wrist. Tricep. You fake this side first. He steps back. Swing. That's okay. That's a pretty good one too. 1, 2. All right, guys. The most important thing I'm going to say today is the most important thing I'm going to say today. Okay? What is the progression of learning anything? A lot of us in here think, oh, I showed up at practice. Now I'm better. Oh, got better. Learn moves. Better. Learn new stuff. Better on top. Learn new stuff on bottom. Better on bottom. That's not how anything works. How it works is you actually have to, and you heard this the other day, you actually have to get worse before you get better. And I know it sounds crazy, but here's what it looks like. Here's what it looks like. Anything, I know you said, anytime we do anything, anytime we watch a UFC fight, we see someone skydiving, right, on Instagram, whatever we see, we have this thing called uninformed optimism. Uninformed optimism is, oh, I can do that. We're watching a UFC fight, right? You guys just hit him. Just hit him in the face. It's easy. Uninformed optimism. The next step in that path is informed pessimism. All of a sudden we're in a fight and what do we think? Wow, this is harder than I thought, right? Most people stop there. Most people stop at informed pessimism. If you wait a little bit longer, eventually you have the best of both worlds. You have informed optimism. Wow, I can do this. I can do this, right? This is called a BCA curve. Everybody say it, BCA curve. BCA curve. Here's what a BCA curve is. If I'm a B-level wrestler, B-level student, B-level person, doesn't matter. In order to get to A, where do I have to go to first? Down, good, say it. Down to C. You have to go down to C. Here's an example. No, not D. Not D, C. Here's an example. Me and my dad used to play pool every single night growing up. You guys ever play pool on a pool table?
Yeah.
Okay? Now, that's sick. Good job, Frankenstein. Listen up. We used to play pool every single night growing up, me and my dad. Now, when we would play pool, he'd usually kick my butt. Right? I'm young, I'm 10, 11, 12 years old, he would beat me. By the time I got to be a teenager, though, I can win a game here and there. I can beat him like 1 out of every 10 games. Why? Because I can make those straight in, easy shots. Here's the white ball, here's the stripe or the solid. Oh, that's straight in, I can make that. Oh, there's another straight in shot, I can make that. So if my balls were all spread out, oh my gosh, that's an easy one. That's an easy one. 1 out of every 10 games, I can sneak a game in. One day he comes up to me, he says, Johnny, why don't you try putting English on the ball? What's English?
It's a language.
What is it in pool, you know? Spin. That's what that means. It's a term for spin. Why would I put spin on the ball in pool? Here's why. Here's my straight and easy shot, right? I can make that because I'm good at it. Or I can put spin on the ball. And what happens? I make my easy shot and I set up my next shot, right? So I start putting English on the ball. I start putting spin on the ball. What do you think starts happening? I started missing the straight in, easy shot that I usually always make. Started missing it. Why? Because I was trying to put spin on the ball, can't make that one, and I'm starting to get beat by my dad. I'm losing every game now. I'm missing an easy shot that I usually always make. What's my dilemma? Do I keep putting spin on the ball and keep getting beat and keep getting embarrassed and keep getting humiliated but eventually get better? Or do I go back to putting no spin on the ball? Put no spin on the ball. I know how good I am. I know I'll win a game here and there. But my dad will usually win most of the time. But I stay the same.
Don't go back.
Right, don't go back. Don't go back. Good job. But most of us do. It's a BCA curve. Most of us start at B, and we think when we learn something, we'll shoot straight to A. We go down to C first, and then we are vulnerable. We start giving up points. We start losing matches. We start losing to people at practice that we usually beat, and then we go back to B. I want you guys to stay at C very long, and eventually you'll get to A. Eventually you'll get better. Does that make sense? Jaws, does that make sense? All right? Questions?
How don't you just go straight up to A?
Because you can't. Think about it. Let's use this as an example. Watch this. Let's pretend you have the best single leg in the world. All right? Pretend you have the best single leg in the world. And every time you wrestle Jaws, you take him down with a single leg. Right? All of a sudden, I come in and I tell Darth Vader, I go, hey, no single legs today. What might happen? Jaws might score on you. And usually, you beat Jaws because you're not using your best weapon. You're not using your single leg. So what will your head tell you to do? Go back and do what? No, go back and do what? Say it.
Single leg.
Single leg, because you'll win. But what would getting better tell you to do? Hey, don't do the single leg, get better new moves. Right? That's what a BCA curve is. Make sense? All right, guys, with that being said, get a drink real quick. Go.